Hello everyone, I've had this fish tank sitting around empty for a little while. It's been sat here and I've been wondering what to do with it, whether to sell it or whether to keep it. And I've decided to keep it. What I've done off screen is actually cleaned all the glass to what is necessary for my use. I have also done a layout for this tank, and now I'm going to put it all together. This is going to be quite a long video to start with, from start to finish. I'm going to do it in 2, maybe 3 parts, quite possibly 4, depending on how things go, so I don't want to have them too long. So I'm actually now going to start by fixing some of these bricks into place. So what I've done with this one already is cleaned it up and glued some cocoa fibre matting onto the edge, because I didn't quite like the way it was sitting on this corner, having a brick face showing through the glass. So I decided to get the matting. I do have matting going in here elsewhere as well, but I just decided to put some matting on there just to make it look a little bit nicer instead of having a plain brick. So I'm going to put this one in place. I've brushed it all, and like I've said, I've already done my layout. So I'm just using some of this stick saw to fix this to the to the base. Maybe I should have cut the pipe, because it's not coming out as thick as I thought. Oh well, it will do for what we're doing on this one, and it will also do for what else we need to do, I think, on this size. I'm just putting a nice generous amount on here. Give me one moment now. I'm going to put that there. Hopefully, and stop the flow. There we go. That'll do for a moment. I do need it again. Hopefully this will work as planned. Hold it in the right place. There we go. So this is just gonna stick there. Hopefully well, yeah, that has a good bond. I will leave that for about at least 24 hours and come back. I have brushed all the sediment off. So I now have 2 other bricks that I want to stick together. So I'm just going to brush this off. Make sure there's no debris. Sorry if you can hear that dog. It's the upstairs neighbour's dog. Quite a friendly dog, but just boss. glass everything and everyone that walks past the window. Right, that's that one done. Now for this one, with these bricks they're going to create a few little hides for the reptile that's going to go in here. So just brushing all the loose debris off. Got these bricks from a mate of mine who, when he moved house, there was a load of bricks in his back garden and front garden. He didn't actually have any use for them, so he put them on Facebook, as you do, and got some decent bricks. So that's that one now cleaned out. So now to stick these two bricks together on how I want them to be. So I will be using some expanding foam in here as well, but it won't be filling up this hole. This hole, I want it to act as sort of a natural hide. I hope that's enough there. I'll leave that for a second because I might need a little bit more. So the way I set this up, this brick is going to sit on top so it has a natural hide. Okay, so hopefully that will stick and hold. Feels like it's sticking very well. So what I'm going to do as well now, okay, it has stuck fairly good, well, but what I need to do is make sure there's no way they can, what's going to go in here can escape through the back hole. It looks, from the light I can get in there, it looks pretty good. And this stuff is very strong. Never used it before. I just went into builder's merchant, asked for something that would stick bricks together without using cement. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to leave that one to dry, and then we will come back to it in what will be 24 hours for me, but it will be a quick instant for you guys. Right, it's been 24 hours and this is now all set. So I'm now ready to put this in position. Just feels like there's a bit more dust on there. Right, let's get you in. Right, hopefully this hasn't set up in the pipe, so you have to put a screw in there. Hopefully that'll be good enough. There we go. Nice generous amount. Put that upside down just so I don't, and then make sure I don't get right. That shouldn't be coming out now. Right, so this is going to go back in this corner. Okay, so that, sorry about the reflection, and what you can see on the reflection is two little freezers where I keep all my food for the snakes. So that is in place, but it's not flat. Okay, what I'm going to do is move these, hope that when I put the next piece in, actually put that one. Not going as planned. But it should be fine because I will be putting expanding foam in this to cover the holes. So let's get the next piece in. And then see if I can wedge piece in there in a second as well. Let's see if I can manipulate this any. Can't actually see how going to pause for a moment because I've lost how these bricks were going to be planned out. One moment. The crisis averted. I've figured it out. So this one in next, and then what I'll do is I'll do one more, and then I will do some off camera because I've just noticed that you can't really see what I'm doing that well. Okay, that's that one. And what I'll do is I'm going to do the bottom layer and then get some foam in there, all off camera, and then once that's done I will come back, show you what's been done. And then carry on with the second layer. Because right now it doesn't seem to want to go in as initially planned. But we'll get there. Sure, we'll get there. Work in progress, as they say. But I do think I may have to go and get some more of this stick tool also. Oh, actually, there's more in there than I expected. But yeah, that'll do for now, so I will leave that to dry from what I've done so far. I will continue off camera and come back when I've done the first layer of bricks and give you an update, and then we can carry on with the rest of the bricks, and then I think we will leave it. Hello, right, off cam. Put all the bricks in and done some expanding foam, and so now I'm just going to do a little bit of carving on this expanding foam. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on a little time lapse because it is going to take a little while. Okay, that was very quicker than I expected, but that is now done. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring you a little bit closer so you can see what I've actually done inside. So let me just turn the camera back round. So here you can see the bottom layer. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is keeping a lot of this foam that's been cut off as packing material. Okay, so that's that. That little bit there that hasn't been carved, I'm going to leave that as it is, because I believe, I'm hoping that a lot of my curved bark will actually cover that. If I need to carve it, I will carve it, but for now we will jump, and then I will put bricks on this bit. Okay, and then I will see you in a quick moment when that's done. Hello, it's been a little bit over 24 hours now, but that's been because I've changed my mind and changed my mind again about how I'm going to do this last couple of bricks. But I've decided to go with the original idea of just two. Okay, so I've got this bit of bark just to line up to get the first one in. How I'm going to do this? So, without breaking the glass, take that one off. There's my screwdriver. Right. Okay. So yeah, what I was going to do, I was toying with the idea about putting this bricking as it's just sticking out from here. Let me see if I can change that reflection, because that's right where, no, can't change where, yeah, I was going to toy with the idea about putting it there as a stick out, but then I decided there was, after putting everything else in this back corner here, there was going to be a very tight hole where the intended reptiles could hide and possibly get stuck, especially if they were to have some babies. So let me, okay, so that is where I need it. So let me take them two out, because I don't want to ruin the surprise on that lot for you guys. So now, hopefully we stop this bit falling. Yep, I can now put this in. So again, hopefully, yeah, again with this stick saw, but what I'm doing, I'm going very close to this edge. This edge, I need it to be sealed, so there's no way, I don't know if you can see that, but it's gone very close to the edge just so I can be sure that edge is sealed, because I won't be able to get any expanding foam in there. So I'm just going to put some more of this on. Well, you can probably see in there, by that bark, there's some cocoa fibre matting, and the reason that's in there is so that, I'll point it out in a moment to you. Well, let's get this on. The reason I'm filming this bit for you is because this is actually the last section of the bricks. Yeah, what I was saying is this bit of cocoa matting just here, put that on because that's behind this edge here, just so you can't see the glass and the old fish tank back in. So let's get this bit in place. That's in, and still pliable. Just want to make sure that these bits still fit. Yep, happy with that. This bit's not stuck, but it's there just for a reference where this brick goes. Okay, also what I've done here is just over some of the foam. I wasn't happy with the white showing as like a filler or as a cement type thing. So what I've done, I've just put it done it as black. There's some black aquarium sealant, which I have here. The aqua silico. Yeah, sorry it's in reverse. It's just because I'm using my front camera so I can be sure that everything's in place. I just got that from a local fish shop. So that's that one in. So I'm going to take that out. And now for the last piece of brick. Now, I was initially going to go with the smooth edge, but I thought, nah, the rough edge I think will look a bit better and serve as a better face for the reptiles that I'm intending on going in here. So now, again, make sure I put it the right way. Some more of this stick salt. Bottom, and then some on the back edge. This really holds well onto the glass. This will now be the last piece of brick that goes in here. That's like that'll wipe off. Let me wipe it off now. What I've done is I've got some. No, I've got that tissue around. Okay, so make sure I don't get it in my hair. This brick put in. There we go. That is the last piece of brick. Just want to double check this again. I did feel it move, but no, that's absolutely fine. Make sure it's on the back edge of the glass. There's the top one. There it is. Yep, that's all stuck. You probably noticed I didn't actually put any in on this edge. Because there isn't much area for it to go, so I'm just going to put a little bit there which will hold it. Just want make sure there's enough behind that brick. So that now, where did my screw go? There it is. Okay, so it's now all the bricks in. So what we'll do is, how long have I been recording? Okay, 11 minutes. Okay. What I'm going to do now is take this out. I think I'll get another one of them because I'm going to use that to stick these sparks in, because these are what going to go along the back. Okay. So all it is just some flat cork box which I've got bought online. Okay, I've cut a load. Okay, let me get a bit of tissue and what that. Okay, I haven't got your tissue to hand to wipe the bit of glue that I got on the unit above. What we'll do now is move that away. Can you empty this out just so I can show you, give you an idea of what we've achieved. Like I said earlier on, is this brick there. I'm going to keep hold of that for now. This frame I'm going to use as backing behind the flat box. So let's get out what I can. Just quickly. Right, I'll get the hoover for the rest of that. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and then show you what we've done. Okay, so here we have it. We have the first brick we put in, and then it's going around, and then you've got a natural hide under that brick. I have checked it, it does seem to be escape free. And then here we come along. We'll see, these are the two bricks we've just put in. Okay, and then we've got the black silicone covering the frame. I will do that, all of that. Loose brick, might be using that, not too sure yet. Got another natural hide sort of there. Just goes in underneath quite a little bit, and then we've got the end. Okay, so as this is not made for reptiles, it's made for fish, I will need to make my own escape proof lid, which is absolutely fine because I've got some wood. Okay, so we will leave it there now as the end of part one on this, how would you put it, fish tank conversion. So please subscribe, like the video, and join me for part two when we put all the backing and cork bark on. See you soon.